Wait a minute, that's the reason why they want you to pay money up front so you can play a week early? So be all your ass late.
And Lulu.
All right, official launch trailer for Call of Duty MW2. And I'm looking forward to seeing this one because Activision finally understands, like, you can't shortchange us gamers. Like when they cut out, like when it's like, yeah, you guys don't need a single player game because like everyone just plays multiplayer. And you know what? I found out like, no, I want the single player. I want the campaign. The effort into the storytelling, the creating of the world matters. And, people got so upset that they took it out. And it's true. Like if you look at from pure hours played, yeah, multiplayer like racks it up multiple times more. And it's because it's multiplayer. You can play it again and again and again. But the thing is, vast majority of people do play the single player stuff.
So the reason why they cut it out is to save money?
You know what? It's like I bet it's kind of like a test. Or like, first off, they were like, I can't keep up with this cadence because they have to launch a new one every year. The single player storyline probably just wasn't ready. And they were like, you know what? All right, well, we'll cut it out and see what people say. If no one says anything and then they're like, no one will notice, we'll still charge you a ridiculous amount of new money for the new game, even though it's a rehash every single year. But gamers were savvy to that. And they're like, no, bullshit. This is the kind of stuff like why gamers got to stick to it. Gamers can be a real bag of dicks oftentimes. In fact, oftentimes have real unrealistic expectations of like everything. They just demand everything. But in this particular case, if they wanted to cut something half price, very simple. Then it feels fair. You know what? Skip a year. Do you really have to launch a new update every year? Right? Enhance maybe the last version of the game. Add extra DLC to that. But charging me for full price game when half is missing, let that be a lesson to y'all. Hell no.
Hell no. Go protest.
All right, let's check out this trailer, yo. By the way, if you want some cool commentary, check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Are we at war?
We don't know his name. Money, weapons, intel. He's planning something.
Sergeant McTavish, welcome to the City of Souls. There are few here to uphold the law, and many of those who resist corruption
Something about the faces
disappear.
still look really weird.
Terrorism is good for business. As long as there is a war on terror, there will be no real war on drugs.
We've got bigger problems.
We're not 141 and Los Vaqueros. We're a team.
I want to know how many they have and where they intend to use them.
Y'all got a clear picture?
All set.
These things take planning and preparation.
These things take violence and timing.
Violence mostly.
I can do both. Go, Johnny! Get out of there!
You're the commander of a foreign terror organization.
I can say the same to you.
Digitally pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and play the campaign up to a week early.
Wait a minute, that's the reason why they want you to pay money up front so you can play a week early?
Oh, diba? Some people might want to have that opportunity.
All right, so at least they got the lesson that we want our single player. Now they're taking it so far, thinking that we value it so much that we're willing to give you money up front just to play a week earlier.
You don't think people will do that?
I think people will do that. That's the
okay.
If they're going to make you pay money up front, give me something extra, anything extra. They didn't say if there was. Maybe there was. Maybe there wasn't. I don't know. All I know is...
it comes with hoodie, John.
Activision, man. You just never surprise me. Still looks good, though.